You all are watching the downfall of Miguel this morning. The most ridiculousness I've ever had to ridiculicize and politicize about it on camera. We're doing it live, all right? We're doing it live. I can't rant anymore. I am here, guys. I am here for you and you over there. And most importantly, not for you in that corner over there, okay? I don't know why you watch this anymore. I'm tired of it. Nonetheless, glad to have you all here. Glad to be here on this Friday morning, getting ready for another great weekend, hopefully, for everybody out there. I'm going to go ahead and start that intro video. Do me a favor, though. Like this, tag a buddy if you can, and share it. That would be a trifecta of awesome. I really do appreciate that, guys. And I will be back with you right after this.
Hey, mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey, mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
How many does somebody get? Nobody gets any of them because this ain't no free lunch. Just like the Lost and Found series, no free lunch. But this is the LCA we are talking about. Great American morning to everybody out there. Thank you for joining me. There's a trail mix coming out today at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Actually, it is. I can confirm that. Cannot deny it. There's only positives here. It comes out at 2 p.m. Our time, guys. That is the West Coast Pacific Standard Time. The place where the sun sets because it wants to be here, not in that gross East Coast, whatever you want to call it. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine over there. Nonetheless, yes, it comes out today. You can get, I believe it's a four-pack camp. I do not know the exact number. I know it is limited. It might be a 5-pack at most, but I'm saying at least 4 because we did up the numbers, guys. Alfonso over on that YouTube machine, thank you for joining. Leslie, how are you doing this morning? Great to see you. Great American morning to you. Oh, I needed that. I need some water. I also need a cigar. And you know where I get my cigars from? My cigar pack. Boom. I love this thing. Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm going to show this off every chance I get right now because the artwork is just phenomenal. It's beautiful. And what do I got in here today? I only got one cigar right now. Boom. A little bit of that Bahama Mamas. Good. No. G to the A to the M to Jeff Fadden, brother. Great American morning to you. Glad to see you there. Glad to see everybody there. Leo, great American morning to you as well. Cam, Kevin, everyone that I might have missed, I apologize. I was getting into it. I was feeling it because we are talking trail mix. We are talking this cigar right. Let me show this picture off because I'm better at this now. Dude, not a message from Joe. This right here from Buenaventura, LCA Pravada Club collaboration. There you go. There is the trail mix. A little close. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. There we go. A little closer up so you can see that beautiful, beautiful wrapper. Nice band work right there. That is going to be some good cigar. Anthony Giannis, brother, how you doing? Great American morning to you. Glad to see you on. Glad to see all of you on. What I would be more happy to see from myself, from my own mouth, my own brain, is to cut this cigar. There we go. And we're going to light this cigar because I am tired of not smoking. I don't know if I'm coming in super loud. I apologize, guys. I just realized the mic was turned all the way up and far away from me versus down and closer. If you want some audio tip, keep your mic as low as you can, get it as close as you can. Sounds a lot better. There you go. That's a little tip for today. But there it is. And for those like Leslie and Jeff and Leo and Anthony and quite a few others, actually, I think we got quite a few out of towners here. If you would like to get some of the LCA and maybe it's not in your area, or maybe they just run out and you want to get some more, or it's just a Friday that you feel like buying some cigars from a brick and mortar that's not so local, call the shop. We can get you some of these cigars. The number is 661-861-1116. I cannot guarantee you will have them past 3 o'clock, but we're sure we'll have them releasing at 2 o'clock. So I'm very excited for that. Now it's time to light this guy. Come on. Look at that all-seeing eye. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Low and slow is the way to go. Absolutely. It's like if you look on YouTube right now, you will see that picture of what is it called? You'll see a video of the race of the tortoise and the hare, and it shows how that tortoise is pretty dang slippery. It's pretty wily, that tortoise, and the rabbit just loses interest and just doesn't want to hop anymore. So, is what it is as well. There we go. It's getting to that point where it's not too cold out here anymore, and I can leave my lighter outside, which I shouldn't anyways, because children be melting things. That is how that phrase should be used. The be whatever. Children be melting stuff if you have lighters near them. So don't let children and lighters hang out. That's a bad combination. It's a bad bunny combination. Oof, I'm full of it today. I apologize. Now, this is just going out. This is everyone discussion, but this is going out particularly to my fellow Roman Catholics out there. It is Lent. It is a Friday, which means we cannot eat meat. And as you guys know, I like me some steak. All right, I like steak. You don't get this physique from eating tofu and salads and lettuce wrapped figs or water croissant covered macaroons. I don't know what it is. I don't know what a vegan diet is or a vegetarian diet for that matter. I need meat in the system. Today I can have fish. So hear me out, guys. I don't usually pair food with cigar, but I do have a certain cigar after certain meals. If it's a heavy meal, it's a heavy cigar. If it's a light meal, it's a lighter cigar. Usually helps out that way, you know. Don't get me. I'm not against salad. I'd rather have some steak or some chicken, anything that was alive once that I had to kill and take out in my bare hands. So let me hear this. What fish would you be eating today if you had to eat fish? If you don't, don't worry about it. If you just like fish, what would you choose? And what cigar would you have afterwards? I'm thinking since it's probably going to have tuna or tilapia today. That's going on the low end of the fish scale there. But if you break them up, your what do you call it? You got some really good fish tacos out of that. So just a heads up if anybody wants that. Some cabbage on top of that. Some gosh dang it, what is it called? I forget what sauce I put on top of that, but it's delicious. I would go with the lighter cigar. I would probably pick something like I don't want to toot our own horn, but the Pariah Rush wouldn't be too heavy. Wouldn't mess me up after that. Peter, how you doing, brother? On my way to get the LCA Trail Mix. That was what we were just talking about. Glad to see you. Glad to hear that. Great American morning to you. That's awesome. Maybe your steak thinks it's a fish. I wish my steak could identify as a fish, but for some reason, Catholic Church is just not there yet. So until the Pope was like, oh, steak now can swim, then I still have to eat fish today, which is fine because I do like fish. And it's a very tiny, tiny little ritual we do every year, which is not bad at all. You know what I can't say is not bad because that's underselling it. This is really dang great. This is a great cigar, actually. Not nowhere in the description you're gonna go, oh, not bad. No, I'm very much enjoying the heck out of these things. If you have not, Bahama Mamas is doing some really good stuff. This is the Robusto de Estro of the La Mirada. There's a non-flavored cigar in their lineup. It is smooth. This actually wouldn't be bad after some fish tacos. Dang, now I got fish taco on the brain. I apologize. I'm getting anyone else in the mood this early in the morning. I'm not really a fish breakfast kind of morning guy, so I got to wait for later in the day. Before before all the travel restrictions were happening, and before I turned into an old man smoking cigars, I was a young man not smoking cigars. And my brother was still older than me because he is 8 years older than me. So him and his buddies, and I believe my aunt and somebody else went to Mexico. And if you go over there, we eat tilapia a lot, and leftovers we use for fish tacos. See, Jeff knows what's up. I like that. Leo also does. La Morada is a great cigar from Bahama Mamas. Wonderful stuff. One site I buy from has the trail mix for $10 free shipping. Worth it, Tom? Yes. Yes, I would hop on that. Absolutely. That sounds like a really good price. I don't know why they're selling online, though. I thought this was supposed to be a store-only thing. I could be wrong, though. I thought it was supposed to be to help the brick and mortar, not so much online sales. Like if we started a website for cigars and more, this would not be listed on there. You still have to call in, or you have to come in to the store, because we want to make sure it's as fair to those people who have always supported that way of doing things. We want to see you guys in person still, no matter how great this is. I love talking to y'all in here, but I'd much rather us all sitting at the lounge right now smoking and just drinking. This is just water, by the way. I'm feeling lame this morning. I was going to pretend it's vinegar, but can't do that. Okay, so they do have a store also. Okay. Yeah, then I get what they're doing, though. You know, it's just easier to list out everything you have. Hopefully it brings people into the store, but if they just buy it on there, I mean, it's a little easier for everybody in the long run, if I'm being honest. But I'd rather people come into the stores. But that's why we ship stuff, you know, because not everybody's close. You can't drive an hour every time you want a cigar. You can't drive from as far away as you want just to come grab. It's too much sometimes. Too much. Alfonso having pan-fried salmon tonight. That is an excellent call. Salmon is a wonderful fish. What do you call it? When I used to go to Costco, I used to get cans of salmon because they had the big bulk of them for way cheaper than at the regular stores. And I actually liked that a lot. I thought it was not as good as regular, as like you're saying, like a pan fry, but it was still a really good kind of switch away, because tuna kind of got boring after a while. I don't add like mayonnaise and stuff to my tuna. I've seen some people do that, kind of mix it up, like a tuna salad. I eat it straight, or I eat it with some sriracha, and it's freaking amazing. The brick and mortar in Texas. So yeah, that might be a little bit of a drive right there. Cows can float and swim, therefore they're fish. I do believe if you give a cow a snorkel, then it becomes a full-blown fish. Then it's okay. Do whatever I want. I like Cam. Cam, your diet is a good plan. It's the seafood diet. I'm gonna eat that food. It's a good idea. And it looks like I'm smoking. Jeff is saying I'm smoking a Neb Nuance, and it's a 72%, really high for me. I found 10 of them tucked in a Ziploc bag in the corner of my fly fishing room. I hope they're humidified, or at least I hope you got it back in the, what do you call it? Oh, man. I feel you, brother. I feel you, Lil. Yeah, it's going to happen. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. We're going to, talking the whiskey, talking cigars, whatever else comes to mind. Just how the shop works, you know? It's that place where you solve all the problems of the universe, or you just BS about the latest pretty girl that comes through the door, which there are quite a few. That's just one of those things. Pretty girls walk in and out of cigar lounges all the time. I think that's just it's a fact of life. It's like gravity or chupacabras. It just is, okay? It just is a thing. Now let me hear. I see Peter, or yes, I believe, it was Peter. Come on, Mouse. Do me a favor. Peter's already going to go get his. Tom found a great deal. I think that is an excellent deal, by the way. Who else is going to get their trail mix today? Or maybe they already have their hookup. You know, your local brick and mortar buddy's going to take care of you, so you'll grab them like tomorrow or something. But they got them stowed to the side for you. Seared ahi tuna looks like steak. It absolutely does. I've only had it like once or twice because it's a little pricey for me. Oh, there we go. But it is delicious. I like tuna. I like tuna. I like canned tuna. I like fresh tuna. I like tuna in the sushi. That's a good call for that. Some sushi. But my question to you guys is, though, after these fish meals you're speaking of, what cigar are you going to lean towards? Again, I would think something a little bit lighter, maybe just a little bit of pepperiness might go well. I know myself with the plan I was having, I know this isn't a very gentlemanly beer, but I would go for like a Corona afterwards. That is the, how do I put this? It's the regionalness of me coming out. All right, don't read too much into that. But Southern California, fish tacos needs a lighter beer next to it afterwards, and Corona is one of those beers. Cigars, whiskey, and pretty women. It is the trifecta that makes the world go round. Okay, you got cigars that talk the problems, whiskeys that make them go away, and pretty girls is the reason the problems are worth having. Louis, how you doing? Good morning, great American morning to you. Glad to see you on here. I think the pariah be pretty. That's what I would say too, Jeff. Thank you, brother. That's yes. I cheers to that. That was my first answer there. Again, I try not to be too biased when we ask these questions because it's just like, oh my goodness. I would smoke the inside out cigar. That is not a bad call at all. I like where your head's at there, Louis. The inside out is wonderful. Pariah Noir, anytime for me. Leo, thank you so much. Jeff going for that rush. Both of them got a place in my heart. I can't choose one over the other. Like a parent who has to pick one kid to fall off of a building or something, or what was that, cliff? I don't remember the Macaulay Culkin movie where he's a bad kid, he's a good son or something, and he's evil. And he's like, oh, we gotta let him fall. He's gonna murder people when he gets older. I couldn't do that to my cigars. I would let them both fall. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't let them fall. A lot of smoke output, nice creamy flavors, wonderful cigar. The ash is looking like it's going to. Come on. There we go. It's going to crack right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just, yep, fell right off. No problem. Not a big deal. I mean, I wasn't going for a long ash contest, and the flavors are good anyway. I don't know about you guys, but the ash staying on or staying off does not really bother me all the time. It's really cool when it does hold on there for a good while, but it's what it is. I'm putting this on screen real quick, Jeff. You have piqued my interest. Now reel me in, sir. Let's talk coffee. The last 2 weeks I have been drinking pour over, and I'm hooked on it, he says. What are you pouring it over? Like over a donut, and then you just like scoop up the donut with a spoon? Because that sounds delicious. Are you pouring it over your cornflakes and just getting rid of the milk? Because that's calories you don't need. You know, why put milk on my cornflakes? I can just put coffee, and I get double the dosage of awesome. Yeah, what is pour over? Like, this is just not something I am used to. I have had coffee, I guess, 4 ways. There's the cheapy machine way, you know, with the drip. There is the Keurig way, which I think is just a little bit different than drip, but still pretty much the drip. There is oh wait, never. I'm going to read your comment first. I lean toward the noir because I like dark wrap cigars, but I understand. I understand that for sure. Jeff says, a special cup that you put a filter in and you put it in on top of your coffee mug and you let it pour over hot water into. Okay. I've seen those before and I was wondering if they worked well. So you're saying like this is a big thumbs up on this. Pour over good stuff. Excellent stuff. Alfonso saying, I'm thinking of Cuba Libre. One of those, Cuba Libre 1 after my pan-fried salmon. That's a good combo right there. You're gonna need a picture of that beautifulness because salmon, it's a very aesthetically pleasing food too. I think it smells wonderful. I don't understand people like, oh, I don't like the fishy smell, dude. Salmon it smells amazing. It's good for you. It's good for your stomach. Good for your soul. Ooh, eat the salmon. Ishmael, how you doing? Great American morning to you, brother. Hope it's going well on that East Coast. Now, back to I was talking to the what do you call it? I think it's a step above the coffee, the pressed coffee. Wow. Jeff throwing down a gauntlet of greatness right there. Because, okay, I'll be fully honest. If I wasn't lazy, the best way I've had coffee before that gets rid of a lot of the bitter is actually not with hot water of any kind at all. It's not a cold press, like if you put it in the coffee press and then you just push it with cold water. No, it is overnight cold brewing. Make some wonderful coffee. Then you heat it up in the morning very slowly, very gradually. Or in my case, I just have iced coffee with it usually. That's usually the next step for myself. I get some, those little packs of like French vanilla or the Irish cream you get at restaurants. Well, you put one of those and into an ice cube tray, and then coffee on top of that. And then you freeze those and you put them in your iced coffee. It lets out that flavor little by little. And then you can kind of measure out how much you have. So it's not, I'm not just dumping creamer in my coffee anymore. My coffee. There, Daniel, brother. How you doing? Great American morning to you. Glad to see you on here. Glad to see you. It is a very interesting way very interesting thing to think about how many different ways there are to make coffee. I need to try this pour over method now. I'm going to I'm gonna try it. Any way I can make delicious coffee and make it easier and easier, I'm good for that. I also need coffee, Daniel. I'm with you on that. This is just this is just water. I'm waiting for afterwards. Jeff, yeah, absolutely. I was going a little nuts during the summer. You guys, I was on the diet and I just wanted food of any kind that wouldn't kill me calorie wise. So I got some gelatin. Just gelatin on its own, no flavoring. And I made coffee Jello. Coffee Jello with sugar-free creamer in it. You pour a little bit of that and mix it all together. You put it in your fridge. 4 hours later, you have one of the most, I would say, richest flavored, unique Jellos you'll ever have in your life. You put a little squirt of whipped cream on top, like 10 calories for whipped cream or something like that. If you go a little bit, it's freaking amazing. Eat that alongside your cigar. You chew on this coffee concoction, and you're not going to be disappointed. Jello coffee. I will 100% make it again. So I'll have it in the morning one of these days. Maybe next week. I do have some things I got to do. There's some business to take care of. So Tuesday show might be a little weird, but we are going to make it happen. I wake up and have my sweet tea and I drink all day long. I like where your head's at too. Sweet tea is a wonderful, wonderful thing. But for myself, I prefer unsweetened. It's going to sound, I like unsweetened green tea, hot, cold, medium temperature, whatever you have. That sounds so weird, but who would have thought? Full of surprises. Absolutely. I could probably put together a weird dish of food that I've made throughout the years, but coffee Jello is not my invention. The dudes over at Modern Rogue, I believe, did it before, or at least I saw it, and then I saw them do it at the same time, or I got it from them. I think either way, like I made it, and then I saw them have it, and like, oh my god, that's so cool. But nonetheless, coffee Jello is a wonderful mix. I know people will do it with dark sodas all the time, or like or clear soda, and same thing, like a Sprite or something, or a Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper. You buy a huge pack of the gelatin stuff, go crazy with it. Figure out what you like. Yeah. Jeff, not a Jello guy, but I have to try that. Yes, I definitely would recommend the first time, unless you like black coffee, definitely add the creamer that you like first, because this is very strong flavors. Like I just imagine your coffee in a solid form, and you will understand that it's gonna need some other flavoring to it if you don't like black coffee. I do like black coffee, so I ate it just by itself, no problem. But just that little bit of whipped cream on top, wonderful stuff. Great American morning, Billy. How you doing? Glad to see you. I'm glad to see all you guys every time you come on. Do appreciate this, guys. It makes the mornings 100% better. It makes for a great smoke. Oh my goodness, it's the great smoke on the hat. But you know what I'm going for. Come on, give me that one. All right, give me that. Now, I do apologize. An Inside Out with Henny and a Beautiful Woman is a perfection combo. Perfection. That does sound really nice, actually, man. Oof. April 23rd. Yes, there's going to be some Hennessy in my life. I will tell you guys more about that when the date gets closer. But an Inside Out from Don Olivan is going to come way before that. I will probably have one of those later today. It's a great cigar. I also like the Pure African, by the way. I don't want to just say the Inside Out, because the Inside Out's great, but there's a good lineup in there altogether. We got to go over that again pretty soon, so we can show you guys on live. I also want to get Jake White. I want to get Gerard on the phone or on the screen, so I can have him explain to you the Jake Wyatt line, because I would like that one. I want Don Olive. I want Banff. Leo, correct me on this one. Table 36? Is it Table 36 is the cigar company you're telling me about? I got to get a hold of some of those. And we would definitely like to feature them. That sounds pretty cool. I love the logo. Got his own shop. That's pretty cool. Don't forget the Yeah, there we go. Sorry, the Intercontinental. Don't forget that. Someone's got to make the Continental cigar. It's called the Continental and have that gold coin from John Wick on there. I wonder if that's like a copywritten thing. But if you can, let me know, and I will push the hell out of that. Whoever does it. Anyone jump on. Get on right now. Table 36. Yes. Thank you. I want to make sure I got that right, Leo. Thank you for introducing me to that. I cannot wait to order and try them out. It is going to be a nice surprise. I like trying new things, which is why I like subscribing to, where is it? I'm going to put the banner up for the last like 4 minutes. I apologize again. So bad at this. Right here, luxury cigar promo is BK Gents for free shipping on the first box. I believe in you, Ishmael. I know you can. That was never a doubt in my mind. Just being on, never a doubt. Go ahead and use that promo code, guys. Luxury Cigar Club, I think, is the best way to find new cigars for your lineup that you can also add in there on a regular basis. Pravada does a wonderful job of getting you new, creative, limited edition, ended runs of cigars, but sometimes you can't find those ones again. And if you like them a lot, then it's kind of sad because then you can't have them again. Smoke Inn does a wonderful job of getting you wonderful deals on great cigars, but there are ones that you may have already had before or might have been told about, like, oh, this is coming real soon, and then you get them right there, which is good. But it runs into a lot of, oh, I just had this one before, and it's glad to have it. Don't get me wrong. But I want to try something new, and that is where Luxury Cigar Club comes in. I think comes in strong, too. They get me new stuff that I have not had before, but that I could have again if I'm feeling like it. And I love that feeling because our humidor is big, but we don't have every cigar in the world in there. So it's time to expand that portfolio, time to expand that palette, and that's a great way to do it. Whew. Mike Weller, the owner of the cigar line, he's a great friend of mine. He sounds like a cool guy. I add him on Facebook, so hopefully I'll bug him pretty soon about it. Just been a little busy, guys. I apologize for that. But we will definitely see what we can do about talking about his cigars more on the show, too, brother. We can do that. Having said that, we are at about 2 minutes left. Banff Cigars has the Intercontinental. Yes, Banff is that. I still have my sticker that I want to find the perfect spot for. I'm just like, that's the thing about stickers. Once they're on something, they're there, and then I can't have it back. And that thing's incredible. It's awesome. And oh man, so yeah, I will find a good spot for it, and it's going to be properly displayed because it's awesome. It is just that is the word to describe it. Awesome across the board right there. Don't forget, guys, we are having a show tomorrow, Saturday night, 7 p.m. as per usual, and then that is the 6th. Then the next one is the 13th, I believe, something like that. 13th, 14th, numbers, dates, letters, calculus, whatever. Calculus. And then after that, yes, 13th, and then the 20th, which is Frankie's birthday. So 2 weeks from tomorrow is Frankie's birthday. We'll have a birthday show for him. Make him feel like the princess he is, whatever. Then, before any of that, this Tuesday we'll be continuing that top 32 of the Cigar 64 turns into what do you call it? The Sweet 16. So be sure. There we go. Oh, I gotta touch this up. I'm getting a little wonky of a burn here. I think it's me not turning it properly though. That happens for me to time I'm talking. There we go. Just a little bit of touch up. So yes, the next group is that's why I put double-sided sticky tape. That way you can move it. Leo, you just changed the game. You might be the one. If you haven't seen King of the Hill, you got to watch that episode where I'm not going to get into it, but Leo, thank you. That's great advice. I'm going to do that. I am going to get me some double-sided tape. So, yeah, I can just keep my sticker safe wherever I friggin' want it. I like that idea a lot because you never know when you want to move stuff. Nonetheless, I hope you guys smoke some good cigars today. Hope you all have a great American morning. Hope you have a great day, guys. Be sure to tune in with us at 2 o'clock today to go ahead, or no, not tune in, but come in to Cigars and More. Call it whatever you have to do to get a hold of them. Get yourself some of the trail mix. I'll show the picture off one more time. Right there, guys. It's the trail mix time. You are going to want this cigar. It will go away very quickly. We only get so many of them, so be sure to get it. And we will talk to you very soon. BampCigars.com. Absolutely, brother. Throw that on the screen right now. Smoke them up. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you at the very least tomorrow at 7 o'clock.